Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for tuning in to VP Nations. It's your boy Knuckles back again. Coming back hard. Um, I know I haven't done a video in a long time. I've been kind of busy, but still been watching boxing. Still been keeping up with it. Still been listening to the boxing voice. Dante boxing and everything else on the internet, along with watching the fight. I just got through streaming the Canelo Lara fight, and I said going in, man. I told myself going into this fight. I even called it. I even called in on the boxing voice and told my opinion that I think Lara is going to win this fight by outboxing him, but Canelo is going to get the victory because of political reasons. And tonight was another robbery of political boxing with paid judges that's making it unbearable to watch boxing now. You can't never get a great fight no more because it's so unbearable of watching boxing. This fight right here was so disappointing. Was it a close fight? Some people had it a close fight. I can see how both judges had it 115, 113, one for Canelo, one for Lara. But for this Martinez judge to have it 117 to 111, you're clearly not watching the fight. You clearly did not watch this fight. You clearly was Golden Boy ace in the hole. And I said that. I said there's no way that Lara is going to beat Canelo. They knew that. They set this up for it not to happen. They set it up all day long for it not to happen. So I'm like, what can you do? How can you change boxing? How can you change the way boxing is? How can you make this sport better? How can you change the culture of this sport? How can you make it where people and boxers get a fair shake? Because you're not sitting there fighting and judging and training and punching and taking hits all day long to get robbed at the end because you're a Golden Boy, Golden Goose. Canelo did not win this fight, guys. I would be the first one to say it. He did not win this fight. It didn't look good, but he got outboxed. Most people don't like boxers. They call them runners. Look at Manny Pacquiao. He says the same thing. Oh, Timothy Bradley, he ran. But what I need for people to understand, guys, what I need for you to understand that running and boxing is something different. It's called hit and don't get hit. When I drop my 1-2, why would I stand there and wait to give you a chance to throw another shot back to me? Why not drop my 1-2 and get out the way? Use my feet as my defense. You know people who can't do that? People who don't have great footwork. And tonight, Canelo did not have great footwork. They said Lara ran the whole fight. I said he boxed the whole fight. He didn't sit down and give Canelo a chance to throw his punches and sit in front of him. Why would you? But he lost. Canelo lost this fight. And Martinez literally gave him the fight. 117 to 111. You pretty much gave him every damn round. That means you was not watching the fight. And your judging card should be stricken from this. You should not be allowed to judge ever again. I did a video a while back when Chavez Jr. was fighting and he robbed someone and they gave him the fight. I was saying that the judges needs to be changed. Judging needs to be changed because you should have 3 judges sitting at the ring, 3 judges sitting in separate rooms in the event with no crowd, no whatsoever, watching the fight with no sound. And then you should be able to go in front of the boxing and put your scorecards to everyone's scorecards. How you know you win? If majority of the scorecards come out the same. If all 6 scorecards come out the same. Because it's paying this one person and it never fails. I mean, look at Canelo fights, man. Golden Boy literally has somebody in the ring. Even with Mayweather. Okay, let's take it back. Let's go back. And I'm not saying it's bad on Canelo. Canelo, all he's doing is fighting. He's losing, but he's fighting. Let's go back. I'm going to go before Canelo. Let's go back to Austin Trout. The one judge had it one-sided. I forgot his name. In Austin, Texas. Had Canelo. Had Canelo. I mean, when Canelo fought Austin Trout, this one judge had Canelo so one-sided that he didn't win. No, Austin Trout did not win not damn round. And I personally felt that Austin Trout won that fight by 1 point. I felt like he won that fight. So let's fast forward to Mayweather and Canelo. Once again, you had this one judge that had the Mayweather fight tied. It was tied up. Now, clearly, anyone who watched that Mayweather fight saw the domination that Mayweather put on Canelo. Canelo was punching that air. He was hitting ropes while Mayweather was on the other side of the ring looking at him like, who are you punching at? But this one judge had that fight tied up. And I can't believe that. But let's fast forward to tonight. This one judge, Martinez, has to fight 117 and 111. Now, guys, go back and watch this fight. Go back and look at this fight. Personally, I did not pay for this fight. I am boycotting boxing by not paying for fights. I'm not going to pay for it no more. I'm not paying for fights. I watched this fight on the streaming channel. And that's what I'm going to do because I knew this was going to be a political robbery. And that's what it was, a political robbery. Guys, trust me. This right here, you saw a boxing clinic not getting its just due. And you can agree to disagree with me, or you can say Canelo won the fight. Of course you're going to say that. What other choice do you have? Y'all have that Mexican pride or this Mexican thing where you think all great Mexican fighters win or some crap like that, but that shit is not true. Y'all living in a false reality. First of all, Lara won this fight. He outboxed him. He showed ring generalship. And he was getting out first and then moving. I mean, it was an amateur boxing. I thought he was going to do a little bit more. I thought he was going to sit down with him a little bit more. But yet, he was building points on him. I mean, what do you want him to do? Sit down and give Canelo a chance to bang away? Canelo didn't win that fight. Even doing that post-fight interview after the fight, Canelo know he didn't win that fight. That's why he was like, I'm not going to give Lara a rematch for what? He needs to learn not to run and sit down and fight and throw punches. I'm not going to give him a rematch. You know he wasn't going to match. His rematch is not going to happen whatsoever. GoldBoy is not going to give him a rematch. This was a setup, throwaway, can't believe this fight ever took place type fight. I'm going on pride. You didn't even fight for the belt. And then you still robbed him. Come on, man. You can't get a fair shake, man. Boxing is so political. What this was GoldBoy versus Al Heyman. And GoldBoy had all the cards. They controlled. Al Heyman got the ring. GoldBoy got the judge. That's what it was. Let me say it one more time. Al Heyman got the ring because it was like a 20-foot ring. It was a pretty good sized ring. But GoldBoy got the judge. That Martinez judge needs to be fired, stripped, and resign from boxing. He should never be allowed to judge any other fight whatsoever in the sport of boxing. That's what's wrong with boxing. It's so political. People are getting paid up under the table, and then you got judges that's not even watching the fight because they already knew who was gonna win before the fight even took place. How come in every Canelo fight, you have that one judge that has that one scorecard that's just like so ridiculous, where you gotta start saying now, is GoldBoy paying the judges when it comes to Canelo? See, Mayweather, it didn't matter. But you still had that one judge that had it 115, or 111, whatever she had it. Clearly, that wasn't a tie. But in Mayweather, it didn't matter. You had a chance to fight the best. You lost. It still was a win-win situation for you because everyone say, "Oh, well, he just lost to Mayweather, one of the best fighters ever to fight." But what I'm saying, guys, it's always a judge when Canelo is fighting that has to cards ridiculous. It's never in tune with the other judges. So when you fight Canelo, you already one judge down. You already won. That one judge is not gonna score that fight for you, no matter what. You can damn near knock Canelo out, and that one judge will still have Canelo winning. This is ridiculous. Boxing is ridiculous. I mean, it's so ridiculous for me to come back to YouTube and put this fight out there and post this fight. That shows you how ridiculous this is, man. And I'm so tired of seeing this. I'm so tired of seeing it in boxing. I mean, it's like I'm almost just finna say, fuck it. I'm out. I'm not watching boxing no more. Go to MMA and just do MMA. Because boxing is so political. And when it comes to GoldBoy and Canelo, you know you're going to get robbed. You're not going to fucking win. I mean, Canelo came in the ring at 175. Come on, man. You know he wasn't moving in the ring. I'll be damned. So this is what I had it. Round 1, I gave to Lara. Clearly outboxed him. He controlled the ring. He controlled the person. He controlled the action. He controlled everything round 1. Round 2, I gave it to Canelo. It was a 50-50 round. It could have went either way. But I felt like Canelo, he got, he didn't do anything, but it just felt like he kind of won the round. Round 3, I gave it to Lara. Lara clearly won that fight in round 3. Outboxed him, made him look bad, made him hit the ropes, doing everything that Mayweather was doing. The one thing that Lara should have been doing that he did not do that I felt like he should have been doing, he should have, I mean, you already took the foot movement and everything else out of Mayweather's book, but you didn't take the punch into the body. He punched Canelo to the body where Canelo did not want to. He was just making him throw one shot at a time. And Lara did not do that. I think if Lara would have did that more, it would have opened up his combinations on the top better. Round 4, I gave to Canelo. He did pretty good. He did better. Round 5 and 6, I gave to Lara. Now people say round 6 went to Canelo. But I judged it for Lara. Round 7 and 8, I gave to Canelo. So guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this wasn't a pretty good fight or a close fight or even a fight where I wasn't giving no rounds to Canelo whatsoever. What I am saying though, that Lara outboxed Canelo at the end. Round 9, 10, 11, and 12. Championship rounds. 9, 10, 11, and 12. I gave to Lara. Lara took over the fights from round 9, 10, 11, and 12. Before round 9, I had to fight a draw. 1 through 8, I had 4 rounds for Canelo, 4 rounds for Lara. But from 9, 10, 11, and 12, that's when Lara took over the fight. And yet, you still can't get anything from it. Guys, I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to learn how to do something. You got to learn how to throw punches. You got to learn what boxing is. Boxing is not considered running. I don't understand that, man. Y'all always say it's running because you won't give the other person an opportunity to get out. That's why y'all say it's running. Y'all kill me with that. Y'all don't know what boxing is. Y'all don't know the sweet science of boxing. And what this was a robbery. And of course, Lara is not going to get a rematch. As a matter of fact, Lara is not going to get a rematch. And De La Hoya is not going to nowhere near try to put Lara in the ring with anybody else that's good. They're going to try to fade him out. Just like they did Rigondeaux. They're going to try to fade him out. Just like they do everybody else. Who's good. Who can whoop up on a golden goose. What this was tonight was a golden goose. That set the stage. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, this fight, I had to actually come out and actually do a video on this. Like I said, I haven't done a video in a minute. I'm gonna post it tonight. Like I say, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you agree with me or you don't agree with me. Put your scorecards down there. Tell me why you don't agree with me. All right, guys. Another robbery in boxing. A disappointing loss for Lara. A given win for Canelo, I guess. Canelo didn't win this fight. But you can choose to disagree with me. All right. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out of here.